Hi everyone, this is a review of the Uber Eats app. I'm gonna go over the pros and cons of this app. If you do not use Uber Eats or if you'd like to use it as your first time, feel free to click on the link in the description down below. I put in a link that if you click on that link, it's gonna give you $10 off your first order, and there is no minimum for the first order, and you can pick up the item at the restaurant, coffee shop, wherever. Um, but today I'm going to go over the pros and cons of the app and some things it should improve upon, and some things I think they're doing great. So, with that said, let's jump right into it. I've been a Uber Eats app user now for I want to say over 2, 3 years, and I do use it on a monthly basis. I use Uber on a monthly basis, and there are some items I think that Uber Eats does great and could improve upon compared to other companies out there that do food delivery service or whatnot. So with that said, let's jump into it. As you can see, you can be able to browse certain types of food things. I mean, coffee, tea, fast food, Indian, latest deals. Um, the latest deals does have some offers where if you buy one, you get one free. There are some rewards as well. 10 orders until $10 reward. So they've got certain things like that, which is nice. So I like the selection. They now have grocery, alcohol, convenience store, pharmacy, baby. I mean, they just have a variety of different items, even flowers and retail. I think this is great in terms of if you're in a huge time crunch, you can't go to the grocery store if there's not one near you. You don't have time or gas or vehicle, which in my case, I didn't have a vehicle at all. This really was handy in terms of going to pick up something and or maybe I mean, not go and pick up something, somebody going to pick it up for you and delivering it to you. So I think that's a great opportunity to leverage this app, and in instances that there's a time crunch or you're just very lazy or just sick, maybe you're not feeling well and you're looking to maybe get some items. I think that's a huge plus in terms of this app. Or let's say, for example, you're doing a date with somebody, or you're having somebody over your place. I think it's great to utilize this app in those type of instances. But if you're just lazy and you don't want to cook or do, I mean, and you're very far away from many different places, I think that might be into play. But if you're close to places and you're just lazy and you want to use this app and you've got a lot of money to spend on your hands, I don't think this is the best app to use. And I'll go into detail why. So let's go into coffee and tea. The reason why I'm going to coffee and tea is because there's a Starbucks code that I put in for $10 off, and I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you guys how it's gonna be here. So one of the big downfalls of the Uber Eats app is the prices are much more expensive than what you're gonna get in the store. I have gone to this specific Starbucks, and I've also ordered from Chipotle nearby me, and utilize this app. And when getting to the store, the price of the item was lower than the Uber Eats app for the food item. So, for example, you see a chocolate croissant here for 4.34. Um, in the Starbucks store, that same item is like 3.35 or 2.35. So within the app, you're gonna see a increase of $1 or $2, or maybe sometimes more depending on the item, or how they coordinate the restaurant and corporate with Uber Eats. Or maybe this Uber Eats, I don't know the background story behind it, but whatever Uber Eats would like to charge above the price. So that's a huge downside because you're paying extra $1 or $2 for an item that is not worth, that much. For example, butter croissant. You're paying $4 for one butter croissant. it's wild because again, Starbucks store, this specific one I went to, it was not $4. It was like around $2. But for $4 for one croissant, you might as well go to a grocery store or order from a grocery store a dozen of butter croissants for $5, and freeze the rest of them. And I'm sure that I mean, of course, with Starbucks, a lot of their croissants and whatever are all frozen that come in, so it's not like they're freshly made in store. So let's jump into another con here. I picked a chicken bacon panini for $7.75. Let's go into the checkout item area. Here's another downside. I had this promotion. The promotion is you're saving $10, okay? And as you can see from that specific promotion, it does take off, not $10, it does take off the full amount for the item, but you are being charged taxes, which is okay, but also fees. So let's click on that. Taxes are 73 cents, which I'm fine with, but then you got service fee. Service fee is $3.08. That's half of the amount of what you're paying for. And I get it. It's basket size and helps us operate our platform and pay for other costs. Okay. It's helping the company pay for other costs in the platform. Then we also have a delivery fee. The amount varies for each store based on things like your location and availability of nearby couriers. By the way, this Starbucks store is 0.5 miles away. It is walking distance away, but due to my promotion that I'm using, I can only use delivery. So that's the catch that Uber Eats does. They give you a nice promotion, $10 off. Wow, it's amazing. And you try to go use it, and you find out very, very shortly that wait, there's a bunch of these fees that it doesn't really make sense to use the promotion, because look at the total amounts you're paying in fees. $8.30 in this fees. So that's even more more than the item you are purchasing. And yes, you can actually buy more items but let's say, for example, you add an item. Let's go ahead and add an item here. Coffee and tea. Let's go to Starbucks again. I'm going to go ahead and prove a point, because some folks are going to say, well, you're just buying one item. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and we'll add another add a croissant to my I guess list here. So, okay, add a second item. All right, so now it took off $10 for the max amount for the promotion, but you still have the taxes and fees. You still have the delivery fee. You still have the California driver benefits charge as well. Cover the benefits of health insurance. Okay, well, Uber doesn't pay for health insurance for these drivers, so I guess it's for the drivers. So as you can see, you are paying basically, looks like, okay, you're paying less, 40 cents less. So again, but it's not really 40 cents less, because if you went to the store, well, it's not 40 cents less because you're paying California driver benefits, delivery fee, taxes and fees. Again, this is a crazy drawback, and it is, I have, as you can see, I have Uber Cash in my wallet, so I'm not using my credit card, or I would not utilize this app at all because of the upcharges, because of all the fees. It doesn't make any sense, other than in the reasons I gave earlier in the initial part of this video. It doesn't make any sense to use this app, unless you like paying more money out of pocket. And like I said, you're out of a car, you're sick. I don't want to. I hate hearing the word that I'm very lazy and I just don't want to, go out. I hate hearing that because all right, you don't want to go out or go inside the store. That's fine. You know what you could do? You can actually order on their app, the Starbucks app, get it much cheaper and pick it up. And it's ready for you right then and there when you do come and pick it up. And you don't have to be in the store in the long line. So if you want to go around that issue, that's a solvent for that. But like I said, there's very, very few reasons, and I think that many people that do use Uber Eats don't use it for the logical reasons to use it, in terms of that. So it's unfortunate, but that's how Uber and Uber Eats is a multi million dollar company. Is this to people that maybe utilize it without the common sense factor? So with that said, guys, maybe I'm making sense here, maybe I'm not. I did want to screen record this so you all can see what I'm talking about. If you are experiencing these type of issues or things going on, feel free to comment down below. Maybe is this my app? I have been experiencing higher prices on the Uber Eats app, and not only in my location in the Bay Area or San Jose or Irvine, California, but also in Florida too. I've been seeing that the prices there have been jacked up by the Uber Eats app in comparison to the prices that are normal in the store or whatnot. So with that said, guys, press the like button, comment down below, and if you like to sign up for Uber Eats for $10 free, and by the way, it's for pickup and delivery. Again, a lot of these issues are for uh the piece of it that is for delivery. If you do the pickup, you are gonna experience some issues, but the issues are gonna be primarily due to delivery. So with that said, thanks, guys.